What do seaweed, fish guts and skeletons have to do with beer? They're all used in the clarification process. Seaweed or certain alginates are used in the kettle during boiling to attach to the proteins which are coagulated out. Proteins coagulate when they get heated up. If you know about albumin in eggs and you boil them, it turns white and solid. The same story with very much smaller particles of protein. These, when boiled, solidify and are taken out. They are positively charged. The seaweed is negatively charged. Opposites attract and they clump together and get heavier and settle out at the end of the boil. Fish guts, when we filter or fine the beer at the end of maturation, we use a product called isinglass. This isinglass comes from the dried swim bladder of the sturgeon fish, so they're not only used for caviar. This is dried and ground up and again added to the beer at the end of maturation. The little bits of yeast that are left behind are negatively charged. The proteins from the fish guts are positively charged, and these particles again combine, get heavier and settle out over 2 or 3 days, where generally it would take 3 or 4 months for all the yeast cells to settle out. Skeletons, these are what we call diatomaceous earth, the skeletons of 2-cell animals which are gathered off the sea floor and dried out. They are added to a filter press or a filter frame, and they clump together, all different shapes and sizes, so they don't pack very tightly. There's always a little bit of space for the liquid to go through, but not enough space for the yeast cells or any other solids. And you end up with bright, clear beer. And that's what we have to do with fish guts, seaweed and skeletons.